version of these two men facing off in the ring, but back then, AJ Styles wasn't quite phenomenal, and Punk had yet to become the best in the world.
Indeed, gentlemen, we are seeing the best versions of both men in this ring tonight. And on the biggest stage possible, CM Punk versus AJ Styles was tailor-made for WrestleMania. Styles on full display.
Styles bringing the fight to Punk, refusing to let up or back down for even a second.
Sent flying.
Both CM Punk and AJ Styles are known to attract followers. Whether it's a club or a society, each man frequently has backup at their beck and call.
Well, I will thank you for not bringing up the new Nexus, Michael Cole, but I will tell you this much. I firmly believe this match will be a one-on-one affair. When it's a match of this caliber on a stage as big as WrestleMania, you don't want to leave any doubt as to who the better man is, and that doubt sets in the moment that reinforcements come into play.
Neither one of these men are going to hold back in this one, are they?
Absolutely not. And both Punk and Styles are incredibly capable of getting down and dirty when they have to. There may be a great deal of respect in this match, but there's also a lot of pride on the line. Neither Punk nor Styles will hesitate to pull out all the stops on each other in this match, and I personally cannot wait to see it.
And now Styles is under immense pressure.
Yeah, CM Punk's making clear that... the time for pleasantries is over, and Styles finding out that the hard way. And a small package here.
Kicks out at just one.
Not even a 2 count. He's still holding strong here.
Oh, what an axe handle. AJ Styles has had a dream run in WWE thus far, but now he's facing reality, courtesy of CM Punk.
Styles is waiting on that.
Just a phenomenal blitz there.
He's able to dodge that one in time.
Moves from the ring to the outside. He's got a mind to count out rules as he heads ringside.
CM Punk has long considered himself an outcast. Most folks would have pegged him as a long... AJ Styles has the leg trap, rolls through, here it comes. Calf crusher, submission applied.
Caught in a submission. He's in total agony here.
Scrambling.
Ooh, that hurt.
Hooked up, DDT. A strong head scissors application. And now the elbow's vicious. Every strike more devastating than the last.
He's going up.
He needs...
Take off. You gotta be kidding me.
Really risked it all there.
Very fortunate to hit the mark in that one. And now he gets back into the ring. And look out.
Whoa, look out. No matter who you are, when you crash on the floor, a searing pain races through your body.
Big night for AJ Styles making his WrestleMania debut. Punk has been here quite a few times. We've seen Punk fight fair at WrestleMania, but just as often we'll see him cut corners.
Indeed, in the past we've seen Punk call in reinforcements against Rey Mysterio, using foreign weapons when attempting to end The Undertaker's...
That puts an end to that, thank goodness.
About to be locked in. Here we go, guys.
Good work getting to the ropes.
Which ends the submission attempt.
Attack from behind. Big time neck breaker.
Momentum is real. And here we go. Locked in. It's locked in. He's able to reach the ropes and force the release.
Oh, what an axe handle.
And a well-timed counter.
And I think we all know
Styles looking for it.
And he's leaving the ring for the moment.
And Punk clearly ready for a fight here.
He's out of the ring. What does he have in mind now?
Quick escape from danger there.
Face first, lethal combination.
Punk sidesteps out of that. Well, with their opponent down now, looking to ensure it stays that way. Attacking the hamstring with knee strikes.
And a counter by Styles.
Focusing their attack on the arm. Ooh, eats a big right.
Counter upon counter, great minds thinking alike.
He answers right back.
Right to the kidneys from behind. Hooked up.
Ah, shin breaker. Gotta act fast to beat the count.
The seconds are ticking away. Launching. Knees up. Knees were up. All the breath taken out of their body with that counter. Oh, God. Brutal chop block.
Staggering to his feet. He barely even knows where he is right now.
Boot to the stomach gives them separation.
And averting damage there.
And gets tossed back into the mat. Turns that back on CM Punk.
Styles stepping through.
Styles clash.
CM Punk doesn't know where he is.
Oh, into the pin attempt. Just barely more than one. What on earth are we witnessing?
You gotta think frustration must be mounting for Styles.
From the top.
Eyes are fixed. Looking to...
AJ Styles, here it comes.
Boom! Boom! To the back of the neck.
And Punk's got that look in his eyes. He's ready to put Styles away for good. Trying to get some space and manage.
Uh-oh. What a way to get out of that one.
Whoa, what an axe handle. Bodies are bruised. Egos are hurt. Wills have been tested, and neither Punk nor Styles is backing down yet.
We obviously knew this match was going to go the extra mile, but this is even more than I think anyone expected. And what's AJ looking for here? Oh, wait!
Reaching the ropes and forcing the break.
Styles has his sights set on Punk, clearly thinking about a phenomenal ending. Caught with a jawbreaker.
Punk's had enough. He's looking to end this here. Go to slip. Is it the finishing touch Punk needs?
2 count. And Punk gets the big win over Styles.
Here is your winner, CM Punk.
You can't deny that both Punk and Styles gave their all in this match. Truly, we just witnessed a match for the ages.
And while AJ was just as phenomenal as he claims to be, CM Punk put his foot down and made perfectly clear to both AJ and the entire WWE Universe that he truly is the best in the world.
honest dream match for any era, and you made it happen. That's the power of Showcase. I've said it repeatedly that it's impossible for me to predict a hypothetical scenario with precision, but I have to believe that if I was here in 2019, I would have done anything to get into the front of the line to beat Kurt Angle's final opponent at WrestleMania 35.
He has held every title imaginable. European champion, Intercontinental champion, 6-time world champion.
Not many people know this, but when I first joined the ECW brand in 2006, Kurt Angle was my goal. He'd found new life with the brand, leaning into the extreme side of things, mauling his opponents with a reinvigorated approach to the ground and pound offense. But those dreams would go unrealized with Kurt leaving WWE only about a month after my arrival. I could see it all in my head, though. Kurt comes out on Raw to announce that he'll be retiring at WrestleMania. With the crowd already shocked, Kurt goes to announce his opponent, only I wouldn't give him that chance. See, I really don't care who Kurt's chosen, because as I'd say to Kurt's face, I've chosen Kurt to be my opponent at WrestleMania 35. If Kurt wins, he gets to go out on top. But when I get the win, Kurt at least had the chance to go out on a shield against an opponent willing to push him to his limits. Kurt's retirement will happen one way or another, but it's up to you to decide who will be standing at the top of the winner's podium and who will have to settle for a silver medal when I collide with Kurt Angle at WrestleMania 35.
The man looking to end the career of Kurt Angle with a loss tonight, CM Punk.
The following is Kurt Angle's farewell match and is a submission match. From Chicago, Illinois, weighing in at 218 pounds, CM Punk.
Punk has gladly accepted the opportunity to ruin Kurt's last night on the grandest stage of them all.
What better test for the best in the world than a man he idolizes? One of very few men to achieve the amateur wrestling Grand Slam, Kurt Angle.
You can tell Punk has been looking forward to this match, this chance to face Kurt Angle at WrestleMania.
Yeah, for years, CM Punk has dreamed of this moment. What a notch in Punk's belt a win here would be.
The only gold medalist in WWE history. The wrestling machine, Kurt Angle.
Competing in his final match after a 20-year Hall of Fame career, the only gold medalist in WWE history, Kurt Angle!
For the final time as an in-ring competitor, Kurt Angle makes his way to the ring. The WWE Universe showing the respect to this incredible athlete.
Kurt Angle performs at his highest level when the pressure is highest. Tonight, it couldn't get any higher.
Punk fully expects Kurt Angle to be a step quicker than he's been recently, a little more intense than the Kurt Angle of old.
At long last, Kurt Angle and CM Punk face off inside a WWE ring. And on the biggest stage here at WrestleMania. Kurt Angle is set to retire tonight. And CM Punk jumped at the chance to be the one to send him off into the sunset.
Look, I know Punk respects Angle, but this could also be a career-defining moment for Punk. Can the best in the world put the Olympic gold medalist on the shelf for good in a submission match?
We'll find out right here. CM Punk said he loves Kurt, but he'll not be sorry to put Kurt Angle down for good. CM Punk has been talking out of both sides of his mouth lately, praising Angle while also saying how much of a joy it would be to put him down. What kind of mind games are those?
It's a stroke of genius in my view, Cole. As much as you want to paint him as a hypocrite, Punk has been great at confusing Angle, disarming Kurt, allowing Kurt to bring his guard down, only for an opportunity to stab him in the heart.
Yeah, exactly, Wade. It's a hypocrite that you just described. No getting around that fact. Any advice for CM Punk here? Taking out a gifted technician like Kurt
To the sky.
Oh, the knees at the last second.
Remember, this match came to be in quite a rude fashion. Angle is ready to choose his final opponent, and CM Punk stole that choice away from him. A classless act from someone who claims to have so much respect for the man.
Well, that's your perspective, Michael Cole. Many others would say that Punk is doing Kurt a favor.
It's a favor deciding a Hall of Famer's retirement match? That's a favor?
Listen. Blast off! Good Lord! Taking flight.
That was absolute lunacy.
Landing with such force. Taking things back into the ring.
And Angle is showboating right now.
Don't know if the ref is loud enough, but this is getting close.
Avoids.
Here we go. Wow, cross body. Taking a chance one more time and landing with incredible impact.
Up high. Meteoric impact on that splash.
You've got to be kidding me. Using your body as a missile over and over again.
Airborne.
Wow, cross body. Triangle armbar, submission hold in.
Valiant effort. Made by Angle, and the hold is broken.
Forearm smash. And again, stipulation for this match is a submission match. You can only win by tapping your opponent out.
And it was a very nice gesture from CM Punk to request this for the last match in the career of a submission specialist like Kurt Angle.
Come on, Corey. Nothing virtuous about that decision. All just part of Punk's mind games. Punk wants to play Angle's game and be able to say that he beat him at it.
No, it's a sign of sportsmanship. It's like an olive branch being extended. Punk's allowing this match to be like a home game of sorts for Kurt.
Whoa, wow. Inverted power slam. Countered right when it was needed.
Connected hard with the calf kick.
Driven into the barricade.
And Kurt escapes danger.
I talked to Punk earlier today, and he said he fully expects Angle to be a step quicker than he's been recently. A little more intense. The Kurt Angle of old.
Fitting American. Sports analogy here for an American hero. You gents, correct me if I'm wrong, is like a legendary baseball player taking his
Look out! Through the air. It connects.
fueled by emotion, doing whatever it takes to take out the competition.
Oh, unloading a big kick to the back. Punk Punk never saw that coming.
Oh, that'll send a shock down your spine.
Despite what has transpired leading to tonight, there's a level of respect that CM Punk.
Watch out. Gets the knees up. Incredible wherewithal.
Punk wasting no motion on the counter.
Using that barricade with great effect.
Armbreaker! And CM Punk is leaving no breathing room here.
Punk is managing to out-wrestle Kurt freaking Angle.
Debilitating attack on the leg. He's heading back to the ring. He's got to make some moves here or suffer the countout. Perched up top. Whoa, look out. From ring post to ringside, risking it all paid off. Vicious.
And no matter how we got here, this is a match that people have been wanting to see. The Olympic gold medalist taking on the best in the world. A match that can propel both men's legacies even further. Referee's count getting higher. Better make haste. Back to the ring.
Kurt Angle in need of a reprieve.
Angle's having trouble dealing with the best in the world.
Punk has Angle right where he wants him. CM Punk hoists his opponent. GTS connects.
Rough situation for Kurt. Hooked up. DDT.
He's able to reverse it. Kurt managing to find some of that needed breathing room.
He's still hanging on. Still in this thing.
What power. Nice takedown there. Smooth trouble.
And the ropes will break the hold.
He certainly wanted to keep that submission on longer.
The fireworks just keep coming from Punk and Angle. Neither man is backing down at all here. What a show this has been.
Oh, colliding with a barricade. Oh, great wherewithal there. Oh, one step ahead of Angle.
A rough landing right into the barricade. Into the unforgiving barricade.
He's climbing to the top. From the top.
Good Lord, taking flight. You got to be a certain kind of crazy to even think about attempting that kind of offense. But I can't say it didn't pay off. Taking flight.
Taking a flight to nowhere.
I don't care who you are. You're not the same after suffering a crash landing like that. Oh, this is what you get. He had that coming.
So hard to defend yourself when you're flat on your back.
Makes it incredibly difficult to walk.
Oh, to the arm. Terrible. And CM Punk's maintaining the advantage now.
The homework done on Kurt is paying off.
Boom, boom, persistent barrage.
Focused on weakening that arm.
He's really pushing the limit here, getting close to a countout.
Punk peppering his opponent with attacks. Uranagi into the Anaconda vice grip.
Perfectly executed submission hold. Locked in deep.
Will we see a tap out? A couple of knees there. That'll get him out of it.
Stopping that with a back elbow.
Uh-oh. Angle gets the better there.
Oh!
Every time I think this one's over, Punk or Angle gets back up.
Triangle armbar. Triangle armbar. Submission hold in. After everything he's been fighting to get out of it. Yes, he makes an escape.
Mongolian chop.
Angle in a distressing spot.
Punk is determined right now.
Punk has that look. Gonna try to end it.
CM Punk looking dominant here. Oh my, here we go. GTS.
Now CM.
Triangle armbar. Triangle's in. Triangle's in. This is a bad spot. He's all tied up in that hold.
Testing the thresholds of pain tolerance. A tap out could be imminent.
Will it get countered? Yes. Not letting the submission attempt do any more damage here.
Coquina clutch. Coquina clutch is in. Time to go night-night.
And just look at all this wrenching, the bend on the neck this is causing.
A vulnerable area that can't endure much torture. Has to submit. Valiant effort, but couldn't hold on any longer.
Here is your winner, and forever, your gold medalist, Kurt Angle.
Winning his retirement match by making CM Punk tap out, ending an incredible career on a win.
And at WrestleMania, no less, CM Punk tried his best. He took every shot Angle gave him, but the Olympian is just still too sharp between the ropes. Angle's masterful submissions could not be countered.
At long last, Kurt Angle and CM Punk face off inside a WWE ring. And on the biggest stage here at WrestleMania, Kurt Angle is set to retire tonight, and CM Punk jumped at the chance to be the one to send him off.
And look at this, Punk about to be trapped in a bad situation.
CM Punk on the verge of submitting. This is unreal.
I can't believe Punk may tap out. This is going to be incredible.
Tap out.
Tan rápido. No mames.
Here is your winner,
At long last, Kurt Angle and CM Punk face off inside a WWE ring. And on the biggest stage here at WrestleMania, Kurt Angle is set to retire tonight, and CM Punk jumped at the chance to be the one to send him off into the sunset.
I know Punk respects Angle, but this could also be a career-defining moment for Punk. Can the best in the world put the Olympic gold medalist on the shelf for good in a submission match?
We'll find out right here. CM Punk said he loves Kurt, but he'll not be sorry to put Kurt Angle down for good. Remember, this match came to be in quite a rude fashion. Angle was ready to choose his final opponent, and CM Punk stole that choice away from him. A classless act from someone who claims to have so much respect for the man.
Well, that's your perspective, Michael Cole. Many others would say that Punk is doing Kurt a favor.
It's a favor deciding a Hall of Famer's retirement match? That's a favor?
Listen, Cole. It's an honor for Angle to wrestle CM Punk at WrestleMania. It's a fantastic ending for Kurt to be able to say, my last match was with CM Punk.
I don't know what's wrong with you, Corey. You've got worms in your ears or something. Any advice for CM Punk here? Taking on a gifted technician like Kurt Angle?
Look, Punk's no slouch when it comes to holds and technical abilities, but let's be clear. He's not on Angle's level. That means Punk really needs to avoid getting taken down to the mat. You don't...
Watch out!
Cross body from the top!
Climbing to the top. What's he thinking?
Lift off!
Crossbody.
Attempting high-risk move. Triangle armbar. Triangle's in. Triangle's in. Kurt might be in trouble here. Oh, wait. Never mind. He's free. Counter by CM Punk. And again, stipulation for this match is a submission match. You can only win by tapping your opponent out.
And it was a very nice gesture from CM Punk to request this for the last match in the career of a submission special.
Up high. You gotta be kidding me.
Wiping out the competition, but also possibly yourself.
A flying forearm smash.
Crashing into the barricade with such force.
Good luck catching your breath after that.
And now Angle's saying, you wanted me? Well, now you got me. You've got the Hall of Famer. Boom! Face first. Wow. Elbow.
Avoided any damage there.
I talked to Punk earlier today, and he said he fully expects Angle to be a step quicker than he's been recently. A little more intense. The Kurt Angle of old.
Fitting American sports analogy.
Up high.
Landing straight on the knees, not the intended outcome.
A bit of hot dogging from Kurt here. Drop kick hits hard, lands harder.
And he exits the ring.
Better watch the count.
Boom! One step ahead there.
Measured elbow drop.
Oh, that just busted it. Wide open.
Bringing this back into the ring.
Ouch. And no matter how we got here, this is a match that people have been wanting to see. The Olympic gold medalist taking on the best in the world. A match that can propel both men's legacies even further. A quick roll out of the ring. He's clearly looking to regain his composure here.
From the top. Uh-oh. Here we go. Crossbody from the top.
And Punk gets countered there. Oh, the knees caught him. Could be a turning point.
Struck with a calf kick.
Punk scaling the turnbuckles.
Sky high. A big height, bigger impact.
Overwhelming offense now from Punk.
Angle's having trouble dealing with the best in the world. Wow.
Pinpoint kick to the back. Despite what has transpired leading to tonight, there's a level of respect that CM Punk has for Kurt Angle. Punk might even have love for Angle, but Punk will not be sorry about beating Kurt in his final match.
There's all this talk about the storybook ending, the beautiful button on the career for Kurt Angle, a big win at WrestleMania. Think of what this would do for CM Punk. Think about what's driving Punk right now, to say that he is the man who beat Kurt Angle in Kurt's final match of his Hall of Fame career.
There would be nothing for CM Punk to apologize for tonight. He would just be ending all of Kurt's built-up pain.
Russian leg sweep. Float over a Russian leg sweep. Right to the back. Looking to take the legs out.
Focusing in on the leg at the moment.
Effectively targeting the arm.
Climbing to the top rope here.
Blast off.
Oh, just a flattening splash.
Can Angle withstand much more of this?
Punk is managing to outrest.
From the top. Oh, coming down from way up top. Fortune favors the bold. These risks could be a winning strategy. Take off.
Oh, what a counter. Knees.
That'll buy you some valuable time.
Big flying forearm. With the lariat.
Coquina clutch. Coquina clutch. Coquina clutch is in. Time to go night-night. The neck just being wrenched away at. Believe this hold feels even worse than it.
Coquina clutch. Nowhere to go, but there is a way to break it.
Whoa. Wow. Lights out.
Oh, the heel hook. Stretch.
Targeting a body part, working the arm.
Punk has Angle right where he wants him. Wrenches the arm.
And met with a right hand.
Great job refocusing to reverse that. The fireworks just keep coming from Punk and Angle. Neither man is backing down at all here. What a show this has been.
And driven down in a belly-to-back suplex.
Oh, trying to make that arm useless here.
Punk knows what he needs to end this.
CM Punk now looking to finish the job here with a good night GTS.
It's all Punk's for the taking.
Oh, this should be it. Punk with his opponent up.
Go to sleep. Is there any look? Punk now walking in the anaconda.
Kneeing his way out. And he's free.
Angle just punishing his opponent here and slaps on an ankle lock.
An absolutely agonizing submission hold.
Twisting the ankle in directions the ankle has absolutely no business.
And there you have it. It's all over.
Here is your winner, and forever, your gold medalist, Kurt Angle!
Kurt Angle winning his retirement match by making CM Punk tap out, ending an incredible career on a win.
And at WrestleMania, no less, CM Punk tried his best. He took every shot Angle gave him, but the Olympian is just still too sharp between the ropes. Angle's masterful submissions could not be countered.
It was CM Punk who threw a challenge at Kurt Angle. Said he wanted to give Kurt the chance to see if he could take down the best in the world in Angle's final match. What a better place to do it than at WrestleMania.
Yeah, how could Kurt resist? Angle and Punk have never met in a ring before, but they are known all over the world as two of the best. Now, at last, we get to find out who really is superior inside those ropes.
CM Punk has been talking out of both sides of his mouth lately, praising Angle while also saying how much of a joy it would be to put him down. What kind of mind games are those?
It's a stroke of genius in my view, Cole. As much as you want to paint him as a hypocrite, Punk has been great at confusing Angle, disarming Kurt, allowing Kurt to bring his guard down, only for an opportunity to stab him in the heart.
Yeah, exactly, Wade. It's a hypocrite that you just described. No getting around that fact. Any advice for CM Punk here? Taking on a gifted technician like Kurt Angle?
Well, Punk's no slouch when it comes to holds and technical abilities, but let's be clear. He's not on Angle's level. That means Punk really needs to avoid getting taken down to the mat. You don't want to be on your back trying to out-wrestle Kurt Angle.
He's looking to go high risk from the top rope. Flying. Wow, cross body. And he's going back to the top.
Lift off. Big collision on the splash.
Taking a chance one more time and landing with incredible impact. What a reversal. Remember, this match came to be in quite a rude fashion. Angle is ready to choose his final opponent, and CM Punk stole that choice away from him. A classless act from someone who claims to have so much respect for the man.
Well, that's your perspective, Michael Cole. Many others would say that Punk is doing Kurt a favor.
A favor? Deciding a Hall of Famer's retirement match? That's a favor?
Listen, Cole. It's an honor for Angle to wrestle CM Punk at WrestleMania. It's a fantastic ending for Kurt to be able to say, my last match was with CM Punk.
I don't know what's wrong with you, Corey. You've got worms in your ears or something. Flying. Wow, cross body. Kurt Angle in need of a reprieve.
Angle's having trouble dealing with the best in the world.
And back elbow creates separation. And Wade, long ago, there was an opportunity for these two men to have locked up, but the stars just never aligned.
That's correct. ECW is what you're talking about, Cole. A mid-2000s rebranding. CM Punk and Kurt Angle were positioned as the premier attractions. Punk being the young upstart with a groundswell of support behind him, and Angle being the veteran, the true wrestling machine.
Oh, those would have been battles that would have shortened each man's career, no doubt.
Oh, he flips that around. He's able to shut down the offensive flurry.
Angle was being tested and was finally able to get some offense of his own in. Down and shoulder. Wow, that hurt.
Perfectly executed moonsault. Punk avoids the attack.
He's heading to the outside. Better watch for the referee's count.
Drop kick hits hard, lands harder.
And Kurt Angle is stepping up.
Taking this thing out onto the floor now.
And able to skirt around that attack. And somehow this fight has found its way right into our laps.
Oh,
Boom!
A strong head scissors application. And now the elbow's vicious.
Triangle armbar. Triangle armbar. Submission hold in.
This is struggling, clawing. Kurt breaks out.
Angle returning to the ring now. The count continues.
Time to get back in there. I talked to Punk.
And quick as a flash, picks the leg, immediately transitioning into the ankle lock.
Solid grip on this.
And the tolerance of pain has been reached, tapping out in agony.
Here is your winner.
It was CM Punk who threw a challenge at Kurt Angle. Said he wanted to give Kurt the chance to see if he could take down the best in the world in Angle's final match. What a better place to do it than at WrestleMania.
Yeah, how could Kurt resist? Angle and Punk have never met in a ring before, but they are known all over the world as two of the best. Now, at last, we get to find out who really is superior inside those ropes.
Remember, this match came to be in quite a rude fashion. Angle is ready to choose his final opponent, and CM Punk stole that choice away from him. A classless act from someone who claims to have so much respect for the man.
Well, that's your perspective, Michael Cole. Many others would say that Punk is doing Kurt a favor.
It's a favor? Deciding a Hall of Famer's retirement match? That's a favor?
Listen, Cole. It's an honor for Angle to wrestle CM Punk at WrestleMania. It's a fantastic ending for Kurt to be able to say, my last match was with CM Punk.
I don't know what's wrong with you, Corey. You've got worms in your ears or something. And Punk is really putting the pressure on.
Angle's having trouble dealing with the best in the world.
And we just saw some serious offense.
Oh, damaging the arm.
And Wade, long ago, there was an opportunity for these two men to have locked up, but the stars just never aligned.
That's correct. ECW is what you're talking about, Cole. A mid-2000s rebranding. CM Punk and Kurt Angle were positioned as the premier from the sky.
Wow, cross body!
And at this point, Punk is just punishing Kurt, softening him up for an eventual submission. From the heavens!
Fortune favors the bold. These risks could be a winning strategy.
Angle finally creates some more offense for himself.
It's time for Angle to take advantage of a misstep and take command.
And he heads back into the ring. CM Punk has been talking out of both sides of his mouth lately, praising Angle while also saying how much of a joy it would be to put him down. What kind of mind games are those?
It's a stroke of genius in my view, Cole. As much as you want to paint him as a hypocrite, Punk has been great at confusing Angle, disarming Kurt, allowing Kurt to bring his guard down, only for an opportunity to stab him in the heart.
Yeah, exactly, Wade. It's a hypocrite that you just described. No getting around that fact. He's looking to take things to the outside now. Ooh! Angle in a distressing spot.
Punk is managing to out-wrestle Kurt freaking Angle.
Well-placed knees to the hamstring.
And any one of those shots could take you out for good. Any advice for CM Punk here? Taking out a gifted technician like Kurt Angle?
Look, Punk's no slouch when it comes to holds and technical abilities, but let's be clear, he's not on Angle's level. That means Punk really needs to avoid getting taken down to the mat. You don't want to be on your back trying to out-wrestle Kurt Angle.
And Kurt escapes danger.
Whip back into the ring. Headed out to ringside now. What does he have planned? He's got to mind the count-out rules as he heads ringside.
Now really focusing in on attacking that leg.
Well-placed knees to the hamstring. And now we're getting an up-close and personal view.
Triangle armbar. Triangle armbar submission hold.
A bit of a predicament for Angle here. And he's able to break the hold. What's he got in mind here?
Oh, my. Down with authority.
I talked to Punk earlier today, and he said he fully expects Angle to be a step quicker than he's been recently. A little more intense. The Kurt Angle of old.
Fitting American sports analogy here for an American hero. You gents, correct me if I'm wrong, it's like a legendary baseball player taking his final swings at the plate. He may not have much left, but he still may hit a home run.
Very true, Wade. You said that correctly. I'm very proud of the American that you've become.
And for Kurt Angle, you can't remain as great as you once were, but you can be great one more time.
Taking this to the floor.
Drop kick hits hard, lands harder.
And again, stipulation for this match is a submission match. You can only win by tapping your opponent out.
And it was a very nice gesture from CM Punk to request this for the last match in the career of a submission specialist like Kurt Angle.
Come on, Corey. Nothing virtuous about that decision. All just part of Punk's mind games. Punk wants to play Angle's game and be able to say that he beat him at it.
No, it's a sign of sportsmanship. It's like an olive branch being extended. Punk's allowing this match to be like a home game of sorts for Kurt.
Oh, my Lord! Oh, look at this. Just cranking the head. That's gotta hurt.
Oh. And no matter how we got here, this is a match that people have been
Soaring all the way to the outside. The 1-2 punch of high risk, high reward.
Man, what timing on that counter. And he gets set back into the ring. And CM Punk is leaving no breathing room here.
Any of Angle's defenses have been pegged.
Spin kick to the midsection.
Leaning him against the turnbuckle right here.
And driven down in a belly-to-back suplex.
Despite what has transpired leading to tonight, there's a level of respect that CM Punk has for Kurt Angle. Punk might even have love for Angle, but Punk will not be sorry about beating Kurt in his final match.
There's all this talk about the storybook ending, the beautiful button on the career for Kurt Angle, a big win at WrestleMania. Think of what this would do for CM Punk. Think about what's driving Punk right now to say that he is the man who beat Kurt Angle in Kurt's final match of his Hall of Fame career.
There would be nothing for CM Punk to apologize for tonight. He would just be ending all of Kurt's built-up. CM Punk completely dominant. He wriggles out of the danger zone there. Forcefully sent into the corner of the ring.
And driven down in a belly-to-back suplex.
Can Angle withstand much more of this?
Punk is proving hard to deal with.
Oh, that can dislocate something.
The fireworks just keep coming from Punk. CM Punk now powers up his opponent. Great. Nice takedown there. Smooth transition.
Going on pure instinct and gets to the ropes.
Punk sidesteps out of that. And Angle is showboating right now.
Overwhelming offense now from Punk.
A full court press being applied to Angle.
Oh, and he manages to reverse. Angle returning to the ring now. Ascending to the top rope.
From the top.
Crash and burn.
A bit of a miscalculation on that attempt.
And that miscalculation could be the deciding factor in this match.
Going for the legs, going right after the base.
Repeated knees to the hamstring.
Oh, right on the arm.
What an interception. Dragon screw. Looks like he's trying to regain some control here.
Could be what Kurt needed to ignite a rally.
Turns around Angle's move. Angle in a distressing spot.
CM Punk is firmly in the driver's seat.
A sharp suplex.
Every time I think this one's over, Punk or Angle gets back up, keeps going. What an astonishing display from these two warriors. Oh boy, back in the ring. I thought the count was going to end this one.
Oof. So hard to defend yourself when you're flat on your back. Attacking the hamstring with knee strikes.
Got to be agonizing for the arm. And CM Punk is in control.
And Kurt Angle's run into a roadblock.
Vicious, aggressive attacks.
Evasion from him there.
Getting back into the ring now.
And Kurt Angle is stepping up.
Things are getting risky. This will not end well. Nasty. The hardest part of the ring. Big elbow drop.
Now looking to do battle right here in front of us. Up the rope he goes.
Incoming.
Oh no, went big and pays for it.
I don't care how tough you are. Hitting the floor from that height has got to hurt.
Oh, kick right to the back.
Goes for the kick, but it is caught. And
spectacular counter into a dragon screw.
Managing to evade a precarious position there.
Hold on here. Punk getting put into a submission.
Trying to take the arm one way or another. This could be lights out real.
Oh, look at this. Great move. Oh, that'll break it up.
Now really focusing in on attacking that leg.
Well-placed knees to the hamstring.
Oh!
CM Punk headed to the top.
Incoming! In danger of being counted out. Now's the time to get back to the ring.
However much you think that hurt, I promise you it was way worse.
Flying ringside with pinpoint accuracy. Can Angle withstand much more of this?
Punk is determined right now.
Vicious. Isolating the arm.
And that'll limit the use of the arm.
Up high.
Knees up. Got the knees up just in time. Returning back to the ring.
Kurt looking to embarrass his opponent.
Oh, what an axe handle.
And further damage being dealt to the skull now.
Not a good situation. Getting rattled like this over and over can really mix you up. Punk dodges out in time.
And he is directed into the corner. Taking heavy fire in the corner in the form of a series of clotheslines. And driven down in a belly-to-back suplex.
Momentum is really on Punk's side.
The homework done on Kurt is paying off. But now pumped in the jaw.
Both superstars countering one move after another.
Angle switches it up. Heading for the top rope, looking for something big here. From way up.
Oh my God. Oh, wicked kick to the lower back. To the arm. A strong head scissors application. And now the elbows. Oof.
He's headed to the top now.
Watch out. Oh, compressing them with a splash.
Going after the arm in a big way.
Tremendous pressure being applied in this head crank.
Oh!
Angle in a distressing spot.
Smothering offense from Punk.
Incoming!
Oh, big impact.
Gotta respect the strategy to work over the arm.
Punk has Angle right where he wants him. What's it going to take to end? And he finds a way to elude that attack.
Uses an elbow to disrupt that attack.
Setting them up in the corner.
And driven down in a belly-to-back suplex.
And Punk is really putting the pressure on.
A full court press being applied to Angle.
Taking heavy fire in the corner in the form of a series of clotheslines.
Brutal back suplex. What a top-notch performance from these competitors tonight.
I still can't believe we're getting to see this live, Wade.
And driven down in a belly-to-back suplex.
Kurt Angle in need of a reprieve.
A series
From the top, what a splash!
Oh my, boot to the spine right there. Able to steer clear of danger there. Punk sidesteps out of that, propping him up in the corner.
Face full of turnbuckle. That last shot did major damage. Blood's running down his face. And driven down in a belly-to-back suplex.
And CM Punk is leaving no breathing room here.
Any of Angle's defenses have been pegged.
Oh, what a way to shatter an arm.
CM Punk headed to the top rope.
Blast off!
Oh, what a splash!
An Angle is being aligned into position.
Arm wringer. Able to fight out with a punch to the face.
Punk's vulnerable here.
Double underhook suplex. Manages to reverse it.
Oh, God!
Punk is feeling it. The end is in sight. And Punk now lifted. And he evades sudden, swift, and brutal impact. I think that throw moved the entire ring. Punk the technician applying the Anaconda vice grip. And must submit after all that punishment, he had no choice but tap out.
Here is your winner, CM Punk!
This was one to remember. And certainly a victory CM Punk will never forget. Forcing Kurt Angle to tap out. To end his career with a loss here at the showcase of the Immortals.
A fitting end to an incredible career. Kurt leaves here a warrior who can hold his head high with pride. Angle gave so much to this industry, and we thank him for all he's done.
Maybe it's only in an alternative timeline, but I'll take the advantage of any opportunity to share the ring with Kurt Angle, win or lose. And as far as what happens if I stay in WWE, there's one more match I'll always wish for. Working with him, even if it was only briefly when he joined the new Nexus, made it abundantly clear to me that he would accomplish anything if he ever committed himself to it. A return to NXT gave him that chance, and soon Bray Wyatt and the Wyatt family were the talk of the wrestling world. They arrived on the main roster, terrorizing any superstar that got in their way.
And Bray Wyatt calmly watches as his family members dismantle Punk.
That included me. And while I have a match at the 2013 Survivor Series that on paper says was against the Wyatt family, it didn't have Bray Wyatt in it. I never got to compete against him once he realized his potential. I would have loved to have The Fiend set his sights on me. The Fiend took wrestling places it had never been before by taking his opponents places they had never been before. If I had my way, I'd take on The Fiend at WrestleMania 37. And I'd look for solace in the one place that I know to be the great equalizer. Hell in a Cell. He was once in a lifetime. I'm thankful for the time we did have together. But until we meet again, we'll make it happen here in my showcase. CM Punk against The Fiend at WrestleMania. You can choose who you'll control. But once that door closes, there's no telling what will happen.
It all comes down to this: Hell in a Cell at WrestleMania. A demonic structure built with thousands of square feet of cold steel chain link. And tonight, it will be the battleground for CM Punk and The Fiend.
Being a WWE superstar, you find yourself in a lot of dangerous situations. But right now, I don't think anyone is in a more dangerous situation than CM Punk.
From Chicago, Illinois, weighing in at 218 pounds, CM Punk!
For the first time ever, guys, CM Punk will enter Hell in a Cell at WrestleMania.
We've seen Punk inside the cell before, but this is something else. Facing The Fiend on the grandest stage of them all. I can't imagine what's going through Punk's mind right now. He has got to be a bundle of nerves.
Yeah, Corey, separately, Hell in a Cell, WrestleMania, and The Fiend are all daunting presences to prepare for. But together, this has to be nearly impossible.
Legends, champions, Hall of Famers, all of them have left their matches against him different. Some scarred, some broken, but none of them have ever been the same again. And here he comes, The Fiend, begging for you to let him in. Tonight he looks to drag CM Punk deep into the darkness inside Hell in a Cell.
I've said it before and I'll say it again. You don't fight The Fiend. You survive him. Every opponent that has ever crossed paths with The Fiend has been changed forever.
Just look at those eyes, or whatever is hiding behind that mask. There's just pure evil.
This has never been about winning or losing for The Fiend. This has always been about destruction. And tonight, his evil gaze is locked on CM Punk.
Or you can prepare for a wrestler. You can prepare for a fight. You cannot prepare for the Fiend. This being doesn't wrestle with logic. He doesn't wrestle with reason. He wrestles out of pure malice.
Not flinching at the steel structure, not blinking at the tens of thousands here in attendance. To the Fiend, this isn't a punishment. This is his paradise. CM Punk is about to be locked inside the Devil's playground with the Devil incarnate.
You can hit the Fiend with everything you got, and he'll just keep getting back up. He feeds off the pain, and for as good as Punk is, he may find himself a broken man before he even realizes what's hit him.
I can't imagine. Imagine what's going through Punk's mind right now. Not only taking on the Fiend, but being locked inside the Hell in a Cell with that monster at the showcase of the Immortals.
His nerves have to be shot. As calculated as Punk is in the ring, there's no way he could possibly figure out what the Fiend... is about to unleash on him.
He won't know where, when, or how it's coming. All he can be sure of is that it's gonna be brutal.
Oh, what a quick answer.
Both of these men have made careers by changing with the times. Punk has gone from indie darling to extremist to straight-edge cult leader to the best in the world.
I will agree that Punk's ability to evolve is commendable, but I don't think anyone has undergone a transformation quite like Bray Wyatt when he became The Fiend.
Indeed, gentlemen, Bray Wyatt was a dominant force in the main event already. But as The Fiend, he's almost unbeatable. Wonder if Punk will need to change yet again to overcome tonight's challenge.
Deep uppercut connects.
CM Punk stopped that in its tracks.
Oh! And a spear so impactful, it has broken the cell wall. It is hard to comprehend how much force it would take to throw him through a cell wall.
Does he even know what he's doing? Does he know how close he is to flirting with disaster? Going up, but the whole arena is more worried about the coming down part.
The only good thing to ever come out of reaching the top of that cell is a superb...
Don't do it!
No, not from up there. Good heavens, what a fall. Just a staggering impact, landing with a grotesque thud. He cannot be all right after that.
This is his worst nightmare coming true. He's headed up the cell, climbing the wall.
This is a man possessed. He's just being reckless. Climbing the cell, and he makes a bad situation even more dangerous. Making it to...
You've got to be kidding me!
No way! No!
I still can't believe we saw a man fall to the ground like that.
I can't believe no one has put a stop to this match.
Easy to talk trash when you've got the high ground.
What the... Hold on. What's he thinking about?
I don't want to know, Corey. Whatever it is, it has to do with climbing the cell.
Oh, come on. I know it's all about making moments, but this might be too much to risk.
High-impact crossbody.
What a sight this is. Superstars locked in combat up on top of the cell.
This might be one of the most psychological matches we'll ever witness in the history. He's just crashing through the cell.
A devastating fall ending in a brutal collision. He paid the price for climbing that cell.
He could be regretting that decision for months. There is long-term damage being done tonight.
Boom!
Well, according to my notes, CM Punk is in-ring experience against Bray Wyatt, but in reality, he's never seen this side of Bray.
Something else to note is that Punk's previous matches with Bray were tag team contests that included the rest of the Wyatt family.
Wow, so Punk's first ever singles match with Bray Wyatt is against The Fiend? I rarely bet against the best in the world, but this is a case where I just might.
Measured kick to the vertebrae. Taking heavy fire in the corner in the form of a series of clotheslines. And driven down in a belly-to-back suplex.
Guys, I can't believe it.
CM Punk in full control. That's the... And he manages to escape just in the nick of time.
Launched right out of the ring. Looking to explore every inch of hell here now. And Punk gets countered there. And he's finally found an answer to this offensive storm.
The Fiend isn't allowing that burst of attacks to put an end to him.
And he retaliates. A reversal. Well scouted. Starting his climb up the cell with absolutely no fear.
And listen to this capacity crowd. The anticipation is electric in this building. And hopefully you're not expecting anything akin to safety when you start climbing the cells.
Spin kick to the midsection.
No way, this is lunacy.
Oh my God. I can't imagine what's going through Punk's mind right now. Not only taking on the Fiend, but being locked inside the hell in a cell with that monster at the showcase of the Immortals.
His nerves have to be shot. As calculated as Punk is in the ring, there's no way he could possibly figure out what the Fiend is about to unleash on him.
He won't know where, when, or how it's coming. All he can be sure of is that it's gonna be brutal.
Something that should not get lost in all of this chaos. Before he was the Fiend, before he was Bray Wyatt, the man under that mask was actually a follower of CM Punk.
Yeah, shortly before Bray Wyatt found his way, he was part of CM Punk's new nexus under a different name. You have to wonder if whatever's left of Bray's psyche under that mask still has some respect for Punk. If so, I wonder if the best in the world can somehow use that to gain a mental advantage.
And Punk is really putting the pressure on.
Punk shifting things to his favor against the Fiend.
3 elbows to the skull.
That was a vicious display. You can almost see the disdain in their eyes.
Oh, look at this. Just cranking the head. That's gotta hurt. Oh! Well, according to my notes, CM Punk has in-ring experience against Bray Wyatt, but in reality, he's never seen this side of Bray.
Something else to note is that Punk's previous matches with Bray were tag team contests that included the rest of the Wyatt family.
Wow, so Punk's first ever singles match with Bray Wyatt is against the Fiend? I rarely bet against the best in the world, but this is a case where I just might.
This has to be such an uneasy feeling for Punk right now. He's usually trying to outthink his opponents.
Yeah, but how in the world do you outthink something that doesn't even think like a human? I think Punk's going to have to rely on his speed and technical abilities here if he even wants to remotely have a chance at beating the Fiend.
Oh, that gets reversed on CM Punk. Both of these men have had cult-like followings in the WWE locker room, but tonight is purely a one-on-one battle.
For a multitude of reasons, not the least of which is the gargantuan cell surrounding the ring. It's nearly impenetrable.
And neither man seems to welcome any allies at this point. The Fiend's transformation seems to have shed any vestiges of being a family leader. And with a match of this magnitude, I don't think Punk wants anyone at his side. Punk wants to prove he can overcome the Fiend without any help. Driving a fist to the stomach changes things around. Bray gets ejected from the ring.
And here he is, heading back into the ring. Out of the ring, still surrounded by the hell that is the steel structure.
Oh, stiff uppercut. Both of these men have made careers by changing with the times. Punk has gone from indie darling to extremist to straight-edge cult leader to the best in the world.
I will agree that driven so impactful, it has broken the cell wall. He was turned into a battering ram, and the cell wall stood no chance.
He's starting as a setup to sell.
As insane as this is, it's also about sending a message. It's about saying, I'm crazy enough to do whatever it takes. And listen to this capacity crowd. The anticipation is electric in this building.
saw it coming. The Fiend showing how much punishment he can withstand before getting his own offense in.
If the Fiend was looking for an opportunity to pull a 180, that could be it.
Good reflexes from him there.
Telegraphed into a backdrop.
Oh, what an axe handle. Right onto the punishing steel structure. It doesn't get any more brutal.
Oh, just punishing the arm.
Uh-oh, a counter by the Fiend. Clothesline.
Good Lord.
So effective.
CM Punk has to know now that this isn't just Bray anymore. The Fiend is making him realize that. DDT! And I think the Fiend, Bray Wyatt, is bleeding.
Oh, a boot to the back.
And I think I'm hearing the roof buckle with every maneuver.
CM Punk now looking to finish the job here with a
GTS connects.
Punk looking to finish this with the Anaconda Vice, cinching in the Anaconda Vice submission.
And forcing a tap out here will get you
Kneeing his way out. And he's free.
stopping that offense with a swift elbow.
Oh, and fights back. DDT! His situation is only getting more dangerous by the second.
Looking to cause as much violence as possible on top of the cell.
Dangerous heights here. This can only end in disaster.
No! Not like this!
The thud as he landed. This match continues to live up to the Hell moniker.
I just hope this all ends soon. This has just gone way too far. Starting his climb up the cell. I wonder what he has in store.
He's as mad as a hatter climbing the cell. Nothing good ever happens on top of the cell. This is the definition of throwing caution out of the window. And the WWE Universe is on pins and needles for it.
And I need to remind you, the roof of this cell was not built to withstand this. This will end badly. Vicious. Targeting the arm to great effect.
Showing no concern for safety or common sense. Just going to war on top of the cell. And it's not going to be pretty.
And a slam from the top, my goodness.
I cannot believe what we just saw. How did he survive that fall?
From the cell all the way down. He's going to be feeling that for a long time.
Oh, that'll rattle you.
Oh, sister again!
I don't know how Punk can recover from that. The Fiend may have victory in his twisted sights.
Clinging to the side of the cell as he makes his way up.
Ascending up the cell, but make no mistake, no matter how high you get, you are still very much in hell. This is a man possessed. He's just being reckless. Climbing the cell. Oh, dear God, no.
Crashing down all the way to the floor.
He hit the ground with a blood-curdling thud. That might have been the worst thing I've ever witnessed.
This is too far. What the hell is going through these superstars' minds?
I can't imagine actively wanting to climb up the cell, but that's why I'm sitting here and thankfully not partaking in this sanctioned brutality right now. This is a man possessed. He's just being reckless. Climbing the cell, and he makes a bad situation even more dangerous. Well, he's officially made it to the top of the structure. This could have...
Uh-oh, he could be looking for a submission here.
This isn't even about gaining a victory at this point. It's about making sure...
And the tap out isn't going to do anything. This is just torturous now. Fending off the Fiend. Ooh.
Oh, no! Someone call the orthodontist.
Let's just hope the top of the cell has been reinforced.
Good God!
Oh, my God, watch out!
I knew it. I knew taking this fight to the top of the cell would not end well.
Hindsight is 20/20, Corey. The question now is, can this fight even continue?
Punk looking to put an end to this living nightmare.
Opponent lifted up. Jaw. Meet knee.
Go to sleep.
Is it enough for Punk?
Covers, wasting no time.
This could be it.
He manages to kick out. What strength!
Oh, my goodness. That is as close as it...
Hoping that was enough, was it? A kick out at two.
Not an easy escape, but staying alive for the moment here. CM Punk looking dominant here. Oh, my... The Fiend wards him off.
Incoming.
Now to the ring, to the confines of the chain link enclosure.
Boom!
Ooh, he fends that off. Big impact. Heading back into the ring now. Not where he wants to be right now. The Fiend reverses.
Stiff elbow will break that up.
All on the apron, lifting it up into the ring. Bam! Suplex.
The carnage we've witnessed here at WrestleMania is going down in the history books. The Fiend and Punk have been unloading their arsenals and
Here we go. Lands the splash.
The cover for the win.
CM Punk beats the Fiend.
Here is your winner, CM Punk!
I don't know how on earth Punk was able to do it, but he's standing victorious over the Fiend here tonight.
Yeah, but does he really think this will be the end of the nightmares? I think it's just the beginning.
that's a nightmare that can wait until Punk goes to bed tonight. For now, he's just happy to defeat this monster on the grandest stage of them all.
An honor to know him, to have worked with him, and to get one more chance to share the ring with him. Rest in power forever, Bray Wyatt. It's been quite the experience as the focal point of WWE 2K26 Showcase. We've revisited great wins, received a second chance at painful losses, created dream matches that I thought would forever elude me, and even attempted to provide a glimpse at what WWE would have looked like had I stayed. It's been a true privilege. Before we put a bow on it all, I'd like to ask Slingshot Technology for one final match. A match that lives as large as my biggest dreams. The opportunity to team with the best tag team partner in the world, my wife, AJ Lee. Three-time Divas champion, had WWE wrapped around her finger from the moment she arrived. Skilled in the ring and potent on the microphone.
The greatest Divas champion of all time. Me!
Remind you of anybody? She even dropped a pipe on of her own.
I have done more in 1 year than all of you have done in your entire collective careers.
A true revolutionary, AJ Lee deserves as much credit for the women's revolution and evolution as anyone, as she fought for every second of television time to lay the groundwork needed to push women's wrestling further than it had ever been before. And since she returned to WWE this past September,
AJ Lee, CM Punk's wife, is here after a decade.
she's been helping remind everybody just how damn great she really is. Now, I'm sure there are people out there saying, but you've teamed with her before. And this is true. But that doesn't change the facts. And the facts are that anytime I get to team up with my wife, it's always a dream come true. Across the ring from us, I can only see WWE's resident it couple, The Miz and Maurice. Miz and I have had our issues through the years. That's hardly a secret. But while we don't see eye to eye on many things, I still appreciate what him and his wife have accomplished in their careers. And it would be an honor to attempt to take the it couple label off them and put it on two people who have proven to move the needle, CM Punk and AJ Lee. So let's close this showcase out in style. You've done incredible work to get this far, and now we'll let you choose how it all comes to an end. Miz and Maurice will want to turn in a performance so awesome that it stops us in our tracks. But let's be real here. This world belongs to punks like me and the missus.
Here comes the best couple in the world.
From Chicago, Illinois, AJ Lee and CM Punk.
CM Punk and AJ Lee have both accomplished so much as individuals. Both have Hall of Fame credentials in WWE. Both have made their mark outside the business too, but the thing that means most to each of these competitors is standing right next to them. Punk and AJ are at their best together, and they're about to show the world exactly why.
He is the voice of the voiceless, and crazy is her superpower. Both of them are about to make a lot of noise tonight.
Punk and AJ have always felt like they were better than the likes of Miz and Maurice, especially when it comes to competing in WWE. Well, tonight's their chance to prove it.
Now for a real power couple in the form of the It Couple.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, the team of Maurice and The Miz.
And this is what it looks like to be truly in sync, to truly be as one, as a partnership, as a team, as a unit. The Miz and Maurice, 100% on the same page, which is more than we can say for CM Punk and AJ Lee.
Look, Punk and AJ may have less experience as a team, but you can't really buy that they're anything less than a cohesive unit. These two really can't get enough of each other, can they?
It's called being happily married. Miz and Maurice are clearly the gold standard when it comes to marital and in-ring bliss. A power couple and tag team truly deserving of the spotlight.
And this should be one.